Hello JPC, greetings in Christ from South Africa. For those that don't know me, my name is Paul Miedema. My family and I have been serving here in South Africa with a ministry called Campus Outreach. Soon will be 10 years. And I grew up in JPC and then later moved to South Africa. I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about my faith journey and what I've learned just about the topic of faith over the years. Where in the Bible has helped me most in this topic of faith? And I would say Hebrews 11 and 12. Specifically in chapter 12, it says, "Since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and run this race with perseverance." It says, "Fixing our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith." A couple, I guess, stories or windows into my faith journey. The first Christian camp that I can remember, really, first one I went to that I can remember, was in high school, Young Life Camp, and at that point I hadn't put my faith really in Christ personally. And I remember being there with some of my friends that also weren't really interested in the things of Christ, and so I really was torn. Should I step out and really seek Christ on this camp and partake in the camp and really be fully there, or should I goof off with some of my friends? And really remember making a faith decision to say, no, I really want to step out and seek Christ and be fully engaged at this camp. And remember, beginning to sing some of the worship songs and really try to engage in prayer and all that. I think that was really a big turning point in my faith journey. And then a big step of faith for me, making a decision to move to South Africa as just a single guy who just graduated, and to move, to pack up everything and move, which I didn't have much, but to move to South Africa, it was a big step for me.
Lotta, I'm also a student at Tugs, University of Victoria, and yeah, architecture for life.
Lotta, tell us, what's maybe a way that you have stepped out in faith this year and where you were really challenged?
Just in terms of the spiritual community, and just how God has used the spiritual community in campus outreach just to touch us. How you have to really need to take a commitment into it. It's just something that you really need to dive into, and for me it's just been a challenge to trust in the Lord that there are those people that He has brought into our lives that will help us to grow in faith, and just believing in them and just giving your all to them and just letting them invest in you and you also investing in them. And I feel it's been a real big challenge to me, and it's been something that I've really jumped to with everything pretty much. So, yeah.
Sweet, thanks man. Thank you. Now Tapelo, how have you grown in your faith this year, or maybe share how you've stepped out in faith and something?
I would say, first of all, my relationship with God was just standard. I didn't really try and go deeper and follow God in a proper way. It was just a matter of I have to go to church on a Sunday, but finally, ever being introduced to the Campus Outreach Weekly, some of the people talked to me, and then they taught me a way how to grow a relationship with God, just learn how to live the Christianity life and sharing the gospel with people around you.
I really hope today's service is a blessing to you guys, that God would use it to even stir fresh faith towards Him, and even faith towards in what He's doing among you guys. So love you, we miss you, and hope to see you in person soon. God bless.